Okay, this is going to be a quick video to show Lee a couple stoves that we use. We're going to have about 4 different ones here. We're going to talk fast and go through this right quickly. These are fuel canisters I use for an Optimus crutch stove that I use. I'll show in a minute. These are fuel canisters that I put either denatured alcohol in, you can see it here, or sometimes I use heat, but it smells worse with heat. For our penny stoves, these are some military stoves that come in packed like this that work well. It's kind of like using sterno though, and then we can actually use sterno for our small cups, canteen cups, and even our stainless cups. This is another kind of stove. I'm going to hand this off to Hunter. Let him video this while I hold this. This is an alcohol stove. Again, we'll talk quickly here. You pull these legs out like this to adjust for the size of your cooking device. You open the bottom up like this. You drop your denatured alcohol in here. Burn it. It works real well. That smothers it, puts it out. It's in its own neat little case there. We use trioxane fuel bars. I have lots of these from the military. This, look over here. This is our canteen cup stove that works real well for trioxane. You pull this out like this, it all comes real handy and neat. This locks in like this. If I can get it to lock in. You put your trioxane, you burn it underneath there, set that on there, and you pour your fluid down inside there. And that works out real nice because it's got its own built-in, handle, and it all folds up. Super compact. Yep. Back in its canteen case. The other one that we're going to talk about is a penny stove. Make sure you get a good picture of this. This is a penny stove. It's a Mountain Dew can that we cut in two. We crimp the edges here. We poke holes in the top right here. Hole in the top for the penny to go on. Hence penny stove. We put insulation in here. We push this down. This can be as tall or as little as you want, according to how much alcohol you want to put in there. Then this is the finished product, and scroll back just a little bit, wider view there, bub. Okay, this is high temp silicone sealant. You can use other types of glues and adhesives as well, but this works well. So this is a completed one, and we have 2 of these in this container here, and this is a neat little setup I designed. You can do this for about $2. You can actually make this, but basically I've got a stainless steel cup here for using for fluids, soups, stuff like that, whatnot. I use this bandana to hold it all together, secure it all together, as well as a hot pad for when it gets super duper hot. Inside of here I have 2 base plates. That literally is where your $2 comes from. Everything else is free. You don't even have to use these if you're doing it on rock, concrete, outdoors, on dirt. But I'll show you how to do all this later. You don't have to use these. Again, I've got 2 stoves in here. So this will probably go in the kids' backpacks. I've got this for putting our fuel in, measuring it out. It's just a kid's medicine cup. This is made out of a tin can. I've got 2 of these in here. I poked holes in here with a hole punch. That will go like that. This one will go like that. Here is one completed penny stove that goes in there like that. I've got a second penny stove. It'll go in there like that. We light it. Once it's lit, penny goes on top for the vapor lock. Penny goes on top for the vapor lock. And we have, scroll back, we have our can on there, can on there. That's how that works. And again, it all goes pretty neatly together in here. Throwing everything everywhere. And then it gets wrapped up in here, all as one unit. So there's 2 stoves in there. The last one I'm going to show you is my Optimus that I take for a lightweight camping for myself, or solo camping. And again, it's got a neat little case that comes with this. You can see it's the Optimus Terra for the, I think they're titanium, I'm not positive of that, but there's my Jetboil, knife, fork, spoon, spatula thing I was talking about. And so you get 2 different cups here. The handles fold out like this, works out real well. This pops up here like that, snaps into place. You can use it as a double boiler, or you can have 2 separate ones. But this is where we use these big fuel packs like this, so you have a little bit of weight that you have to carry with you. In a go bag it'll work out fine, in lightweight camping it works out fine, but you just put this base plate on here, it gives you a little bit more support. The actual stove is in this little tiny pouch here. This is, again, Optimus. This screws down right on here like this. I'm not going to do it all the way because we don't want it to open up. These pop open like this. Your adjustment is here, and then you can put your stove right on top of it like that. Again, you saw how all of this just folds up so neatly in here like this. This goes back into the pouch. Goes back in here. It matches. Goes in there like that. Base plate goes in here like that. Top goes on. And it all goes back into its own pouch. So those are some of the ways that we're going to do our go bags and our camping bags. The kids like the penny stoves. They've helped make them. You're not watching. Kids use these penny stoves. They work out real well. They like those. So again, we can do 2 penny stoves inside there, mine in there. Again, we have the alcohol one we can use, and then I always have the military canteen and cup stove with us everywhere we go. Anyways, hope that helps. We'll do a burn test here in a minute and maybe boil some water on the different types and see which ones work the best. See ya.